Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. This day did not go as planned at all. Today was my second mammogram. They needed to do a follow-up from my mammogram like 3 weeks ago. My intention was to take you along for the ride with me. I had a few things I wanted to discuss with you. The first thing that went wrong is I didn't sleep well last night, and I had weird, funky dreams, and my friend called me at noon. I was sound asleep. I had to leave the house at 1:30, and it takes me 2 hours to wake up. So I got up, and I just was dragging and tired, and I'm still so sleepy and tired right now. So I didn't have a chance to schedule my Facebook posts or anything. So I left the house not too happy. But I was like, okay, I'll be fine on the road because I'll be able to chat with you guys. But then my little tripod that I used to hang my camera upside down on my rear view broke. There's a little pin there that is stripped. Well, it's not a pin, it's a screw. So I couldn't take you for the ride with me. I was so sad. I tried everything. I even went and got tape and tried to tape it up. So by doing all that, that ended up making me almost late for my appointment. So I got here. I was careful not to do any speeding. It is hot out. The sun was shining. I mean, everything was just going wrong. So then I got here, and as I was driving, I'm just in not a good mood. That happens when I don't sleep right. I feel like crying. What a lousy day. It was hot in there waiting, and I had to wait twice in the waiting room because I had a mammogram, so I waited for that. Then I was going in for an ultrasound, so I waited for that, and it wasn't long, but to me, waiting 10 minutes somewhere it's painful. It's mentally painful for me. It has to be some form of ADHD or something, because I feel like I need to run away and run from the building. I can't stand it. And it puts me in such a bad mood, and oh my goodness. And now they want to see me in 6 months to see if they found 2 lumps or whatever, and they want to check them in 6 months. So I'm not feeling that great about that, but she said, oh, if it was of any, major concern, we'd be doing a biopsy. So it's like, whatever. I don't know. So now I was supposed to go to Market Basket. I wanted to check prices of their canned mushrooms and canned bean sprouts, 2 things that I like and that are on the pricier side, and I was hoping that they'd be cheaper than the ones I picked up at Walmart yesterday, and if they were, I was going to stock up. And I also want some fresh spinach, which I couldn't get at Walmart yesterday. I don't know what was up with that. But I'm just tired, and I just don't think I have it in me to take a camera in the store and enjoy it. I don't feel like I can enjoy anything right at the moment. Aren't I just a shining ray of cheerfulness? Market Basket's only 5 minutes away, so let's see how I feel from here to 5 minutes away. I hate that my day has been disrupted. I just don't like that. Oh my goodness. Is there anybody else like that? And this is how come, when I have vacations, that I suffer, because a vacation is a long time of feeling like this, and I just don't do well. I don't do well when I'm away from my work, and the ironic thing is that when I have an appointment, like today, Thursday, I started dwelling on this over the weekend. I just was like, I can't believe Thursday's gonna be screwed up. And then it ruins my whole week in advance. I feel so depressed about the fact that I have to lose a day of work, that I lose 3 or 4 days of work before it, because I just can't function, because I'm so depressed that I have that sounds so strange, doesn't it? But it's just the way I am. And yesterday was, of course, the closer it gets, the worse it gets. Last night I was like, oh my God, I can't do anything. And it's like I want to quit my blog, I want to quit my job, I want to quit everything, because I'm like, how can I live in a world where I can't work around the clock? So if I can't work around the clock, I'd rather do nothing but just veg. You know, it's just, I guess it's all or nothing with me. I just don't like change. Okay, I have such a stress headache, and normally after an appointment, I'm happy. I'm happy that it's over with, but today, lack of sleep, I mean, I'm just not happy. I wanted to be happy and excited to go home and stay home all weekend and work, but I feel like crap, and I'm not happy, and I'm miserable, and I feel like crying, and I feel like I don't know. Okay. But I just thought I'd share with you how I feel, because you guys get the real me, whether it's happy or sad. I just am who I am, and I hope that's okay with you. So let's try really hard to go to Market Basket. Oh, do I really want to? What time is it? Almost 3:30. My whole day is gone. Why can't it be okay for me to take a day off? I know that in the real world, most people have like 2 days off a week. Many people, I should say. I don't know about most, but many people work 5 days a week, 2 days off. I think a lot of people probably work 6 days a week with 1 day off. I want to work 7 days a week, 365 a year. That would make me happy. And if it's not like physically being at the computer, I want to be like with a pad of paper on my couch thinking up ideas. I mean, it has to be work all the time, all the time. That's what I'm comfortable with. That's what I feel good about. That's what I'm good at. I mean, just every day, things disrupt my life, like trips to the grocery store. Even Mondays, I can go out for the flyer because it's work-related, so I don't feel that bad. But, I mean, if I had my choice, I would be, hiring somebody to go get that flyer for me every week and having it delivered to my door so I wouldn't have to leave to go get it. But I don't know. All right, I have nothing good to say right now, so let's see if I can bring myself to stop at Market Basket. Let's go. Okay, I'm at Market Basket. That 5-minute drive from the mammogram place to here was awful. I mean, I'm in that kind of rage mode where anything can set me off. Like right now, if a horn beeped next to me, I think I'd probably have to get out and have a fist fight. That's how it would affect my brain right now. So just from there to here, I mean, it's like I had to wait in traffic. I didn't like that. Somebody was trying to let me out, but I couldn't because of cars coming in the other way. And I was just mad at everything. I didn't even know how to leave the frigging hospital. It's like I went out a different way than I came in, and I was like, where am I? It was just a rage-filled 5-minute trip. So I probably shouldn't even go in the store because, it's one of those things that if somebody were to be in my way, it sounds, I'm so tired. But again, this is or was the majority of my life. I feel like I have been doing better since I have been low carb and low to no sugar. I don't know. It's just today for some reason I didn't sleep well last night, so I know that's why I'm like this right now. Not only the not sleeping, but the stress of a change in routine. It just affects me like that, and it set me off that I couldn't have you with me on the drive. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm going to have to cancel this appointment. I mean, that's how much I look forward to having the camera in the car with me. It gives me purpose. So I just felt like it was a complete waste of time today. I mean, I just don't like it. And now I'm sitting here wasting more time because I'm trying to force myself to go into a store when I'm in a bad mood. I haven't eaten yet today, and, it's past 3:30, and I have no appetite with low carbs. I mean, it's incredible. At least that's freeing, but now I'm almost like grumpy because I have to eat today. I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing anything. But I thought I'd go see what they have for prices of beef, because maybe beef will cheer me up. I don't know. All right, let's go in the store. I'm going to take you with me. I'm not going to be fun, though. Doesn't everyone know that this is my store today and they have to stay out of my way? Oh, what a mood I'm in. I'm looking for some fresh spinach. I like baby spinach. I see baby spinach, but I want regular spinach. I think I found my spinach. $1.99. I like it. 3 grams of carbs, that's good. 0 sugars, perfect. I just want to show you this salsa. I mean, it looks delicious. Big chunks of things in there. $6. I'm not getting it because I would use chips with that. I'm not eating chips, so I'm not getting it. Prices of beef are just so high. I would have liked to roast like these, but they're $4.49 a pound, $18.36 for the roast. They do have some pot roast, same price. And we got some $3.99 here for chuck pot roast. I don't know. It does so grumpy right now. Found some London broil at $3.99 a pound. I guess I could live with that because I don't have to spend $12 on a whole roast. I'm just gonna get like this one's $4.95. So I guess that'll have to do. Lovely, lovely hairdo. Wow, they have whole boneless pork loin for $1.79 a pound. Those look yummy, but I'm not in the mood to make room in my freezer for it. Now, I want canned mushrooms. Why is my screen weird? Okay, I want canned mushrooms, but I also see this jar of mushrooms that I always get that I can only get here at Dollar Tree. I love them, but I thought they'd be sugar. No saturated fat, no trans fat, 0 cholesterol, 186 sodium. I can deal with that because I don't add salt on my food anyway. 1 gram of carbohydrates, 0 sugar. Ooh, there's even a gram of protein and a gram of fiber. I'm getting some. $6 for this big jar, but oh, they're so worth it. All I can find for canned mushrooms are these little cans, and they're 3 for $2. That's not worth it. Those are 4 for $3. But then I don't like it. I can't find bean sprouts. I wanted Asian food, so I went in the aisle that says Mexican, thinking that Asian would be with that, but I can't find Asian food. So, I'm pretty fed up. And this is just such a ridiculous hairdo. I mean, it's like, who goes out like this? I do. I'm out of there. So hot, and I could feel the sun on my vampire skin. Didn't like it. I never found canned bean sprouts. I asked when I went to check out, and she said, I think they're in with vegetables, and they could be, but I said, do you even have an Asian section? Because I found Mexican, but not Asian. Asian is in a completely different aisle than Mexican, so I will know next time where to look. Didn't get regular canned mushrooms. I mean, I like the little cans. I'd rather have the big cans. Rogers Super Dollar. And I say it like that because it's spelled that way. SUPADOLLA. And To me, they should have spelled Roger that way, too. Raja Supadala. It should have been R-O-G-A, Raja. They sell the big restaurant-sized cans of mushrooms, and they used to be worth it. But now they're like $13, and I know I figured it out per ounce or whatever before, and it wasn't really any deal. So why open a huge can? You know, I'd just rather have a bunch of cans. I'm so tired of talking. One good thing, I was standing in the aisle waiting to cash out, and a nice, handsome old man came up behind me, and I just looked at him and smiled, and he put his hand on my shoulder, like, you know, just like that, like, oh my goodness, I wanted to take him home. He was just so sweet. It's like he knew I needed attention or something, and he just put his hand on my shoulder, and he just, like, rubbed it like that, and just looked at me, and I was like, how did you know I needed that right now? So that was very sweet. You know, there are some nice people in this world. Now, it's going to make me want to cry. I hate this mood that I'm in. All right, I just have to stop. I just have to go home and cool off and have some steak and some marinated mushrooms with my spinach. I'm not going to boil the spinach. I just like to wilt it, and or even just have it fresh in my plate with all the wonderful vegetables that I'm eating right now. When I have peppers, I could make pepper steak. All right, I am sorry that I am such a downer today, but again, like I said, this is a big part of my life, so you might as well see it. And you know, I'm just glad that I'm not. I almost cried in the store. I mean, it's just the way I am. When I'm tired, I cry, and I cry. And when I'm in the car, I cry a lot when I'm in the car. I didn't listen to music because that makes me cry. So I guess I'm just going to go home and, I don't know how to salvage this day. I just don't feel like working now because I feel like I've wasted the whole day and that it's hopeless. If I would have slept, I would have felt better, but, you know, maybe I'll just take the rest of the day off. Hopefully I can feel up to doing the Shaw's Roundup later. All right, I better go. I don't think I'm going to talk to you at home because it'll just be more of this. Thank you for being with me. Even though I can't have you on the ride, I have to figure out a way to do that again because I didn't like being on the road alone. It was very lonely. I'll talk to you later. Bye.